Hi, this is Joseph. Today we're going to talk about the HL30. Now, the HL30 could be the trading strategy for you if you're still struggling with a particular trading system each day. If what you're doing, if it's just not getting you the results that you're looking for, this might be the solution to that problem. So I'm going to show you just how simple this is. Now, we only use one indicator. So this is a really simple Forex day trading strategy that only requires one easy MT4 indicator. And that's the CCI down there. That's the only indicator that we use on this one. And we're just using it for confirmation so that we can confirm what's taking place based on the previous day's trading range. So what we're doing in this, what we're doing here in this example with this trade strategy is we're basically trading off of the previous day's high and low. You have to be aware of that. You start and calculate that based on the rollover period. So you can see that here, this is the start of a new day. This is the end of the previous day. That's what we need. We need to be able to find that. Now, keep in mind that with daylight saving time around the world, it'll change and it'll vary at different times. So you want to be aware of that. You want to make sure that your broker server time is reflecting that rollover, that 5 o'clock rollover. So what we have here is a situation. This doesn't happen very often, but I just wanted to show you this one particular example. Again, if you want to see a lot of different examples of this HL30 in different settings, sometimes the HL30 will set up around economic data. Sometimes the HL30 will set up right around non-farm payrolls, and it works perfectly every single time as long as you use it correctly. So in this particular instance, what I want to show you is that we had an HL30 off of support and we traded it up for 20 pips, and then we had an HL30 here off of resistance and then we traded it down for 20 pips. But in this instance, on that second trade, it actually hit both targets. So let me walk you through what was happening here. So on the previous day, which was actually Friday, today's Monday, you can see it over here to the far left. We had a support level. So right away, as soon as the rollover period sets up, I'm already setting up my charts so that I know where the high of the previous day is and the low of the previous day. So this was exactly what we needed to set up and to be aware of when price comes within a certain range to give us that reversal candle. And you can see that this black bullish candle right here is my signal. That's actually my signal there at 1.1443. Now we use a 20 pip target and a 20 pip stop. I'll explain how we can maximize an opportunity here on the second trade, but basically what we're doing is we're going to trade it to the first target, 20 pips, 20 pip stop. You can see there's no point even showing you the stop loss because it didn't go anywhere near it. And here with an entry of 1.1443, my target was 1.1463. A 20 pip target, 20 pip stop. That candle right there, let me get you the price tag, that hit a high of 63. So it hit it right on the number. And it does that pretty consistently. Very often it'll usually go a little bit further than that. But you want to be really careful. You want to set up an alert, maybe a pip or two, just so that you can make sure that your broker is actually going to close the trade here at that level. I just want to warn you that sometimes brokers will manipulate the price and the spread that you see at certain times. So if you set in a take profit level, excuse me, it is very possible that they could sort of widen the spread at that moment. It won't close out and it could roll over. This is a very unique instance where it just hit that number exactly or precisely. Usually it's going to clear it. You don't have anything to really worry about, but you want to protect yourself. Now, I talked about the fact that we traded the HL30 off of support to the upside, and then we had it approach resistance from the previous day, which is here, that top green line there. And you can see I had to wait for a signal, which was right over here. It took a couple of hours, and it gave me an entry to short at 1.4554. So a 20 pip target, 20 pip stop. You can see the stop really, again, wasn't in question. My first target's down here at 1.1434. That's a 20 pip target. Now, if the price or if the trend is going to continue and it hits the first price target here at 34, we could potentially trade it to the second target, which would be an additional 20 pips from the first target. The way we trade this, again, we open up two lots or two positions. We set them at a 20 pip stop, and we put in the first order with the first target here at 34, and the second trade is then set with the take profit level down here at 14. When they hit both targets, what we've done is effectively earned 60 pips. The reason is the first open position, we take profits at 20 pips, we lock in 20 pips. The second open position from the entry to that final target is 40 pips. So effectively, we're earning 60 pips on this trade. Sometimes you're going to get an opportunity to trade an HL30 off of support, and you're going to be able to see it hit that 20 pip target like that, and then you'll be able to trade it in the opposite direction. It does happen. It doesn't happen every day, Very often what we see is that price will set up an HL30 off of, let's say, support or resistance, and it'll hit both targets. So we're going to earn 60 pips in most cases. And then that's pretty much it. It'll sort of continue for the rest of the day and then sort of hang down there at wherever it settles towards the end of the day. And that repeats over and over again. Again, if you want to see examples, go to the YouTube channel and you'll see multiple examples. I've got so many of them. I mean, I've got like, I think we've posted probably about 15 or 20 in the last week and a half or so, because they just keep happening over and over and over again. So if you want to learn more, you can go to my website, forexdaytradingacademy.com, and you can click this case studies right here. Click that case studies, and I'll give you some free training, and I'll show you more about the HL30. Thanks for watching.